Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hit Fantasy, your source for cricket analysis, commentary, and fun. I'm your host, Sean, joined by two cricket fanatics today, Rahul and Nanesh. Today, we're going to be talking about the first game of the Champions Trophy, a first game that Pakistan has hosted in an ICC tournament in 28 years, I think. And unfortunately for them, it did not end the way that they were hoping. This was a must-win game for Pakistan, and they could not chase New Zealand's total of 320 in this game. A huge performance from Tom Latham. What a way to get back into form for our Hit Fantasy Player of the Match. Be sure to check out Hit Fantasy if you haven't already, hitfantasy.com. The future of cricket fantasy. But amazing performance by Latham. One of the 200s scored by New Zealand batsman Will Young, who was in for Rachin Ravindra in this game. He's not fully fit. Also picking up 100. And Glenn Phillips with an amazing finish there for New Zealand, 61 off 39. And he also took a blinder during Pakistan's innings as well, if you haven't seen that. As for Pakistan, the chase was a struggle. The top order batsmen could not get anything going. But yeah, what do you guys think of the performance of both sides and Pakistan struggling here in this one?
Can I just sum it up in a song?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Required run rate 10 plus, not defense board. Target 320, not defense board. Top order full with defense board. Hey Babar, hey Rizwan, defense board. Power play full with defense board. Until run rate comes to defense board. Make them dot balls 200 defense board. Hey Babar, hey Rizwan, defense board. I mean, basically that's what they did. They just kept defending. How are you going to chase 320 if you're just going to go for 22 in the power play and also lose 2 wickets in the process? I mean, if we told them to chase 320, they played like 420s. I don't know what to say. It was a purely fraudulent innings, if you ask me. It didn't seem like they were trying to chase something. It seemed like they were trying to set a total back in 2010. Even 260 wouldn't have been enough back then on these kind of pitches, and they're deciding to try and chase down 320 by setting up an innings and keeping 200 for the back 20. Like, I'm sorry, but you're trying to chase a T20 score, like a good T20 score with 5 wickets remaining. Like, I don't understand the logic. And it's not, you don't need to go from ball one, but like, come on, man. In the power play, you're 20 for 2. That too, when you know you have to play quality spinners like Mitchell Santner in the back end. And I know Will O'Rourke and Matt Henry bowled exceptionally well, but the lack of intent, like, I mean, we'll get to Bob. Yeah, I mean, and that innings from Babar Azam, absolutely ridiculous innings. I mean, you're chasing 320 and you say you're going to set up an innings or anchor an innings. And I feel that term anchoring an innings is good in ODI cricket, but not like this. You have to play at least run a ball, man. Like, this is why I said Babar Azam should bat at 3, I think, because you want people who can actually exploit the power play to open the batting for you, especially in ODI cricket. And Babar Azam, while he consolidates, I mean, that was just ridiculous. Just showed no intent until getting his 50. And, 80 ball 50 chasing 320 on a pitch that has something for the bowlers is just insane. Now, I know while the bowlers did give up too many runs for Pakistan, 320 is probably like over par on that pitch. You need to show some more intent. And I just feel Babar lacked that intent. Rizwan lacked that intent. Saad Shakil lacked that intent. That top order just left too much to do for the middle order, who actually did a great job, like Khushdil Shah, Salman Ali Agha, and even Shaheen Shah Afridi was hitting towards the end. We saw Harris Shroff hit a couple of sixes, man, but we couldn't see that from the top order. And despite all these failures, they only got 60 runs short of the target. So imagine if the top order actually did its job. I think Pakistan would have been home today.
Oh no, yeah, Rahul excellently said. Yeah, again, we'll get back to Babar Azam's dot ball misery, but I think, do you think if Fakhar Zaman played the opening role, it would have been better? Or that's what my opinion is. Do tell that.
Yeah, if
But
the sun sets in the east, then they would have won, bro.
no, I think losing the wickets very early, like key players like Saad Shakil and even Rizwan, losing that for like low
That was
score, I think
stunning,
forced
actually.
Pakistan to go on a defensive mindset and cautious approach. But then they never were able to pick up from that what do you call that hole that they dug themselves into. Like, I just
Speaking of,
wanna put up the graphic of Pakistan's bowling. Sorry, New Zealand's bowling. Look at how many dot balls they bowled. Or they Pakistan allowed them to bowl. I think highest it was 57% of dot balls. So almost like 161 if I'm not wrong.
60
But
within the
yeah, I
first
mean,
15 overs, I think, was the total.
yeah, like do you have a power play? Use it. They were not able to use it effectively. So I think that costed them. That maybe they could have been, if they used it properly, they could have been like 30 runs short in the end. And then if the batters did decently, maybe they could have won the game easily. But overall, um, like I said in my New Zealand preview video, I think New Zealand got off to a good start. I think from this on they'll have a good momentum. Only thing is they have to play India and Dubai. I think that might change a little bit, but other than that, I think New Zealand is in a good condition right now. Pakistan need to get back up somehow.
I mean, no taking credit away from the seamers. Obviously, Henry and O'Rourke bowled magnificently well with the new ball, but it's just the lack of intent. I mean, you need to show some intent. What can I do if the guys I'm either getting are Abhishek Sharma or Temba Bavuma and Babar Azam? Like, I'm asking for someone in the middle, and these guys are just playing in two various extremes. That's why I really support like how Shubman Gill or Rohit Sharma plays, and that's why I think India's squad is by far the best. They just have those gear players for ODI cricket who can just play the perfect tempo that it's needed to win ODI games. But yeah, that's beside the point.
Yeah, and not to take credit away from New Zealand, they played incredibly. They bowled very well. As you said, Matt Henry, Will O'Rourke, picking up 5 wickets between the two of them. Santner with the 3 wicket haul as well. So nothing to take away from New Zealand. They played exceptionally well. We talked about how well they batted as well. So yeah, hats off to them, of course. But
Yeah, just want to get back. Even though they lost to Conway for 10 for 17 and Williamson for 1 for 2, Tom Latham came back and played an exceptional knock, 118 of 104 balls. And then even Glenn Phillips, oh my God, 61-39 in ODIs, I think very good figures. I mean, even in T20, that's good figures in my opinion.
And I think we've seen the catch of the tournament already in the first game itself. That
unbelievable.
catch against Rizwan, I don't think there'll be one to better that the whole tournament. I mean, the pace the ball was coming at, and to go at it with his non-dominant hand and pluck it out of nowhere. That
Yeah,
too, he was close in. He was not like far away. He was close in. The ball was coming at pace. His non-dominant hand, and he just plucked it out. I mean, he's by far the best fielder in the world right now. I
yeah.
think.
I
I
think
think
for people who have not
Jadeja's a close second, but
I think people who have not witnessed John T. Rhodes, including myself, in his like live action, I think Glenn Phillips is a good example of how he would have been like,
yeah. But as far as Tom Latham is concerned, I'll be honest, I didn't have him in my 11 initially in the preview, purely because he was coming off 3 ducks when we recorded that video, I think. And I just thought, it's such a short tournament. You can't have failure. You can't have like quick losses because even one loss puts you on the brink of elimination. But, he proved us wrong. He's shown why New Zealand backs him and he's a quality player. And I was thinking because I wanted to fit Rachin Ravindran that Latham would have to make way, but going forward, I think if I was in the think tank, I'd probably bring Rachin Ravindra in for Michael Bracewell maybe because Will Young has played a phenomenal innings as well. So the only guy you can really drop in that team is Michael Bracewell, but he also did a good job. So it's a problem of plenty for New Zealand.
yeah,
Yeah,
rightly said, Rahul.
they got to be feeling good after this. Just need to take care of one more game, I think, and then they'll be the last game against India will be inconsequential for them. So a good place to be in if you're New Zealand.
Let's talk about Mitchell Santner too. I mean, we thought the Pakistan pitches would be like full on highways and roads. I mean, that's what I've been saying in all my preview videos. But I think there's something for spin also over there. Mitchell Santner, 3 wickets, economy of 6.6, and 31 dot balls. I mean, those are some crazy numbers in my opinion.
And you saw the spinner from the other team was the only one to do anything consequential for Pakistan. Also, the Pacers got smoked a bit. Naseem Shah was good, but Abrar
Yeah,
Ahmed was the only one to have some level of control and limited the run scoring. So I think there is definitely something for the spinners on this wicket and for Pacers with the new ball if it can be exploited. And we saw Pakistan get New Zealand to 40 for 2 within the power play as well. So I mean, I'm just waiting to watch guys like, Fazal Haq Farooqi bowl on these pitches and,
mm,
Rashid Khan, Noor Ahmed. That Afghanistan bowling lineup just looks even more potent now considering the pitches have something for the bowlers.
Yeah, I mean, we learned a lot about how the pitch would play from just this first game itself, and we could be in for a good tournament because it doesn't look like it's a pure highway. It looks like
Looks like it's balanced between bat and ball, which is exactly what I want.
And one more time, we'd like to say congratulations to Tom Latham. He is our Hit Fantasy Player of the Match. 194 fantasy points on hitfantasy.com. If you guys want to play the same format, but for the IPL, which is going to be a very exciting tournament coming this March, be sure to check out hitfantasy.com and start drafting today. Great knock from Tom Latham. And let's see who's going to be the Hit Fantasy Player of the game in the next match. Guys, what are your thoughts on the India Bangladesh game that's coming up?
I'm really excited about India playing on Bangladesh, but it's the first game in Dubai right now, so we don't know again how the pitches are going to perform. But after this, we'll have a clear picture of at least the Group A, because every team from this table would have played. But yeah, India do enter this contest with a strong 3-0 ODI win against England, a good team again. And then they have to play Bangladesh. In my opinion, I think India would win this easily. Should win. I don't think it's the same level, same competitiveness compared to India, basically. But yeah, uh, let's see how that goes. Rahul, anything to say? I'll add on later.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this warm up game India has. It's great that they have a warm up game before going into the real tournament. Try and test their bench strength out again on this one. And, not a lot of teams could play a warm up game, but I'm excited that India's given that opportunity before they actually go play the real game. So, yeah, I mean, they can just try out different combinations, try and give Shreyas Iyer an opportunity to bat up the order, give KL Rahul some game time, maybe slide in Rishabh Pant there, play some guys who they might want to test out in these conditions, just to get familiar with Dubai. Uh, so yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for them to take on Bangladesh.
Yeah, and it could be a more spin-friendly pitch as well. It's in Dubai. So India's spinners, Jadeja, Aksar, Kuldeep Yadav could become a factor here, and they could potentially cause a havoc for Bangladesh. They struggle. Bangladesh played, I think, one warm-up game. I think they got bottled out for around a score of 200 in Pakistan. So, uh, yeah, we'll see how they perform. Do you guys?
Bangladesh's last ODI was against, I think, West Indies, which they did win against West Indies. I think that was in last year, right? 2024, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
But now, but they don't have their like. I like Shakib Al Hasan on the lineup, but they don't have him anymore. So let's see how what the captain Najmul Hussain Shanto can um, make this team. I mean, if they do start winning, they're a good team too. Like they could be the dark horses, like Rudy would put them. But yeah, I mean, the great matchups also are there. Shubman Gill versus Nahid Rana. Gill's form is very exceptional right now, but Nahid Rana is also good, so that's that.
Yeah,
Uh,
you're talking about Gill's form being exceptional, so I might just rest him for this one and try and bring another opener in or another batter, just to give them some game time before going into the real games of the tournament, you know. And then as far as fast bowling is concerned, they're anyway going to give Harshit Rana a chance, so I'll just be the first one on here to say that Harshit Rana should probably play tomorrow. Just give Arshdeep Singh one more break before he comes for the India-Pakistan match. And then give Mohammad Shami some game time through this, try him at different phases of the game, win the toss and bat first because that's the one that's been proven to be tougher for India in the past. So just win the toss and bat first, challenge yourself, try and put up a good score and bundle out the opposition. So yeah, it's a good trial and error match for me in this case, just to get familiar with the Dubai conditions where they'll be playing.
Yeah, we'll see how India tackles it, but maybe the pace bowling of Bangladesh could cause India some problems. They do. That's probably one of their strongest things in this tournament. The Fizz, Nahid Rana, Tanzim Hassan.
so I mean, yeah, great analysis. But let's see, who do you think? Who do you guys think will win, India or Bangladesh?
India, no question. If
Yeah,
like no matter who bats first, I think India can chase whatever total Bangladesh puts up pretty easily, and they could potentially uh, put up a big total themselves. So I think India, 100%.
but you, Rahul?
See, I think if you're talking about the Bangladesh of 2007 and India of 2007, then you can make a case for Bangladesh of 2007 beating India of 2007. If you talk about the Bangladesh 2007 and India 2025, then I think India still would beat Bangladesh of 2007. If you're talking about India of 2025 and Bangladesh of 2025, then it's not even a question.
Yeah, good analysis, I guess. So I'm assuming you're saying India would win, but yeah, I'll take India too. And one more question I have for you all is, who do you think will be the hit fantasy top performer for tomorrow's game?
Ooh. For me,
Virat Kohli.
okay. I mean, honestly, I think Shubman
I
Gill is
think
gonna.
Virat Kohli will get, let me predict, 178 fantasy points with
Ooh,
a century.
and a player of
I
the
disagree with
match.
that,
Hmm.
but
Yep, man of the match too. Actually, if he
uh,
gets man of the match, that would be like 40 points extra, right? So probably give it, I'll say 195.
Hmm.
whatever you, Sean.
I honestly think Shubman Gill, in the form he's in, I think if India needs to hit runs, if they bat first or if they're chasing a decent total, he's gonna score a century.
They won't be chasing a decent total, only if batting
Yeah,
first. This
yeah,
conditions apply for me and you only if India bats first.
yeah, pretty much. I do think
Yeah, I mean,
Shubman
I'll
Gill.
take Shubman Gill too. So
Mm,
No, you have to take someone different.
okay, sure.
Remember,
Then I'll go with Shreyas
you can't
Iyer.
take someone we take.
I'll go with Shreyas Iyer.
I mean, if Bangladesh can get enough wickets to where Shreyas Iyer
You know,
bats, then
this might
kudos to
get
them.
blown up. This might get like completely washed away at the toss itself. You know, I'll have my backup to be Akshar Patel.
That's fair. I
But
think
yeah, do
on the
check out
spins.
hitfantasy.com. And I think for now we only have IPL, but you could draft the players and all. Yep.
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 And
If you're interested in watching cricket or like fantasy, check out hitfantasy.com. I mean, you'll have a great time experiencing cricket in a way like you might have never before, and just share it with your friends. Yeah, it'll be a great time for everyone.
yeah, before we end today's video, I just want to start off a new segment. We're calling it Hit or Miss. So basically, I'll ask a riddle or question. You could comment in the Instagram page or YouTube comments, wherever. And whoever comments first or gets the comment right first, we could feature them on the YouTube video, I guess. But so here's how it works. I'll ask the question in today's video, and tomorrow's video, maybe starting off, they could answer that question or they can reveal the question. But my question for today for everyone is, Bangladesh needed just 2 of 3 balls to beat India in a T20 World Cup, but still lost the game. What year was it?
I know it. I know it.
I also
You
know
could
it.
answer tomorrow.
Fine. I'll answer tomorrow.
Yeah, just guys, that should be the question. Just comment in the comment section and see you guys tomorrow.